Passing from the B8 touring car ranks at levels as reigning champ Paul Pedersen and his superbly presented Cat car. That's because he's now stepping up to the bigger bangers, making his debut in the NZ TraNZams with a Chev Camaro.
We bought the chassis as a second-hand chassis. It's a 94 Camaro. We have a new body for it. Obviously, this is still the old body on it. We bought a new body for it. We haven't put it on yet, but I don't think this thing's ever run in its life. And so we've had to do everything to it ourselves and change it to update the suspension and so forth. So it's a monstrous learning curve for our guys. But they're really relishing in it, you know, and our team is, you know, you've got to take their hat off to them. The work they've done on this car and to get it to the track and handling reasonably well is pretty good. The car's manageable. It looks frightening, but it's not frightening to drive. But yeah, we've got a long way to go. We've got a lot to learn. But I think the V8 Touring class is the V8 Touring Commodore class is a good proving ground for the TraNZam. The speed doesn't really phase you. Brake area, yeah, they've got bigger brakes, so they'll brake very late, and that's a learning curve. No, I think you can get them handling reasonably well. They don't scare you, but mainly the gearbox is probably the biggest learning curve. In the Commodores, you have a synchromesh gearbox, and these things is just a straight crash box. So you know, you have to learn how to change gear, downshift and upshift, and we haven't quite got that yet, but we're getting there. Probably the biggest difficulty with the TraNZams is that you're very busy. You know, they rev so quickly, so you have to pull another gear, and the gearbox is a crash box. So you know, that's a learning curve. You know, we're using the rest of the 4 rounds of this season to really learn the car and try and get familiar with the vehicle and get some race miles in, but we'll give it a big shot in 2001.
So it's aimed at Paul Pedersen, TraNZam champ 2001. Is that the aim?
That's the aim.
Third round of the NZ TraNZam Championship gets underway here at Timaru with the pole sitter Shane Drake. Very quick yesterday in qualifying and got about a second break on Craig Baird. Now he's got the lead away from Baird as well. So leading from the pole as you'd expect. This is Grant Sylvester we're travelling with as he gets passed both by PG Knight in the blue Camaro and also the Bernie Gillen car, the Red Mother's Mustang. Oh, and also through is Paul Williams in the Oscar Camaro. So Sylvester's had a bit of a disastrous start to this race. Business as usual up front. Well, either way, one of these guys is usually the leader of these races over the last 2 seasons. This time it's Shane Drake in that Activator Chevy Corvette, that wedge-shaped body that seems to work sensationally well around here, around this Timaru layout. So Drake leading Baird. Very, very tight there, maybe just a touch. I don't think so, though. Drake just getting very hard on the gas to stay clear of that Husqvarna Mobile Chevy right behind him. Let's see what they can do about it. Baird all over him. No break whatsoever for Drake. He has to concentrate very, very hard. He's got quite a few points to make up in this championship, and I think he's relying on the fact that this car should work very well here, should work well at Pukekohe as well, and maybe even Mansfield. So the advantage may be to him now. Local Craig Gilbert, great performance from him in 3rd place. But out front, Drake controlling. No, he's not. Baird dives down the inside, locks him up, bang into the side of Drake's car. Both of them spinning out. Oh, the war is on again between these two. It's raged for the last 2 seasons. Craig Gilbert goes through. So does Mark Porter in the NZ car. First, second, third, PG Knight and Grant Sylvester. Now Baird gets underway. This is Craig Gilbert out front. In front of his home crowd, he's going to be a very, very happy man. So Craig Gilbert, the inheritor of the lead from that incident, on board with Grant Sylvester, same place as Baird hit Drake. Oh, very, very tight. Seems to get the pass done without touching PG Knight. So Grant Sylvester moves up a place at Knight's expense. This is Drake catching up. Look at the damage done on the side of his car. So he's got to take it easy, just trundling around. Now Sylvester, oh, Baird, look how much he's caught up. So it's the NZ car of Mark Porter, then Grant Sylvester. Baird right on their tail. Now he disposes of Grant Sylvester straight away. Now he's going to have his sights on Mark Porter's NZ car, trying to get through the traffic and catch up with what he lost in that incident with Drake. Yet another incident. How many have there been over the last couple of years? I don't know. Lost count, really. Down the inside of Porter. Ooh, just a touch, and now turns him around. Bang in the side. A pretty gentle touch, but it's done the job on Porter. Turned him around. Sylvester dives to the grass, goes around the outside, and Porter looks like he'll resume. But Craig Gilbert wins this one. He inherits the race.
Tried to go down the inside, and he kept coming across, and I guess 2 won't go into 1. So we both went off. So I'm sure I'll get the blame, but we'll see. You know, at the end of the day, he's the one moving across. We both went into a corner on a straight piece of road. He tried to get to the apex, but when I'm there, he can't get there. So end of story, really.
We were going pretty good round there, and I was going as fast as our car can go, obviously. And when I seen the 2 front guys have a bit of an off, I thought, shit, it's Christmas again, eh?
Well, I mean, I got a reasonably good nudge on the first lap, heading onto the back straight, and then I got another one around the back, and sort of knew he was prepared to have a go, but kept it all clean and tight. And then I just got the real big one in the side, in the corner, and I sort of think that maybe he had to. You know, bowl across the curb and just like T-bone me, you know.
Well, Baird was right. He did get the blame initially and was excluded from the results. Has now been reinstated, though, to second place behind the Oscar car of Craig Gilbert. That gives Baird maximum points for the TraNZam Championship from that race and puts him in a lead that's extended.